We are here. Cheonsa, welcome to the Institute.
Get your hands off of me. Stay back or they'll need to make a synth to replace you.
Ladies, gentlemen, mind your manners, and lower your weapons at once. Cheonsa is our guest and will be treated accordingly. That is more like it. Cheonsa, I sincerely apologize. As I said before, your presence isn't desired by all. In the interest of maintaining peace, would you please allow me to hold your weapon?
Or what?
Cheonsa, I'm honestly trying to do what's best for you. They have access to that band on your wrist as well as I do. The fact that they haven't used it yet when you raised your weapon means they're showing incredible restraint. Should you discharge your weapon, that restraint will disappear. Please, Cheonsa, I am a friend. Let me have your weapon. Thank you.
Now take me to my cricket.
Of course. That is why we are here. Please, come with me. The rest of you, back to your stations. No, XP34, you will not need to accompany us. As I said, Cheonsa is our guest. I will escort her and see to her myself. You may return to your post.
I knew he was one of the synths.
One of them. How many others?
That one too?
Really? That is amazing. How could you tell?
They both raised their weapons at exactly the same time in exactly the same manner. Everyone else varied in style and timing.
Amazing. I am definitely going to enjoy having you here. Cheonsa, may I ask you a question?
That depends.
On
how personal it is.
I merely wanted to know how you did it. How did you bring Cricket back? That facility was abandoned 10 years before anybody here was born. Their initial goal was to possibly fix the world by correcting mistakes from the past, but they could never make it work.
If you abandoned it, how did you know what it did?
We still monitor the site. Your entrance triggered alarms that let us know you were there. To be honest, we never expected much from you. We only paid attention to you now and then when we were bored. You were a curiosity to while away the hours for a few people here. But then you did it. You brought someone back. You accomplished something we never thought possible. How?
By choosing a person and a situation that wouldn't mess up the timeline. I was allowed to take Cricket only at that point in his life when he would no longer affect anything else.
Allowed. You speak as though time itself is sentient.
For all I know, it is. I just know it worked, and that's all I care about. Now where is he? You're not leading me in circles, are you?
He is just through this door. I will leave the two of you alone for now. But Cheonsa, I am truly interested in speaking with you more on this subject at a later date, if you will grant me that privilege.
Is this his cell?
No, he is free to leave. He refuses to.
My Cricket, I'm coming.
Cheonsa, wait. Before you go in, there is something you must know.
What now?
Cricket has become despondent and distrustful.
Yes, I know. You told me. That's why I have to get in there. Let me through.
He will not believe that you are real.
What?
He will think that
He'll
you're...
think I'm another attempt to fool him with a synth.
Yes.
Damn it. Why did you have to interfere with our lives and mess everything up?
I told you before, Cheonsa. We were trying to.
Shut it. It was a rhetorical question. There's not a single thing you can possibly say that will make me approve of what you've done. But what's done is done, and we're here now. Let me in.
What will you do?
I don't know, but I'm not leaving this room without him.
Good luck.
Cricket? Yes, Cricket. It's me. I found you. I'm here. Cricket, please don't push me away. Don't turn away from me. It's me. I'm here. It's really me. No, Cricket, I'm not a synth. Okay, okay. I won't touch you. As much as it pains me not to. I won't touch you yet. But please listen, Cricket, because I love you. I love you more than anything. You're my Cricket. It's not programming that's saying that, Cricket. I'm not a synth. Patricia told me that they tried to trick you. They tried to pacify you with a synth duplicate of me. But I'm not her, or rather, it. I'm real, Cricket. I'm real. No, I won't stop using your name. I love your name. I gave you that name. You're my Cricket, and you always will be. No, Cricket, please. They didn't update me with new information in order to fool you. Is that how you figured it out? The synth didn't know what we talked about that morning? That's how I figured it out too. Yes, they tried to fool me with a replica of you too. I guess they thought I wouldn't try to go looking for you if I thought that you had never left. I take it they didn't want me to create any problems for them. But I knew. I knew it wasn't you. I'm sorry, it didn't know the plans we'd made to check out the East Wing. It didn't know my name. It didn't even know his own name. It didn't know I just named you Cricket. Is that how you could tell? Did my synth not know the name I gave you? And he didn't have the mark. The one on your face that you had gotten the day before. Remember? When you opened that can of peaches? I knew they'd gone bad after all this time, but you didn't care. You were so curious to see what they would look like. Yeah, you fumbled the tools twice. I was laughing and teasing you that you wouldn't have made a very good doctor, as you obviously weren't able to hold your instruments. And then you worked to open the can and it exploded. Okay, maybe explode is a bit too severe. It it popped. And a piece of the tin struck your face. I helped you clean the wound. I remember. I remember thinking that it was wrong of me to feel so good in that moment. You'd been injured and I didn't want that. But I also loved taking care of you. And I loved just being that close to you and adoring your face while I was taking care of you. And now I can't. I want to take care of you again. I want to make everything better, but you won't let me. I'm here now because they came and got me. Patricia came and got me. She told me you needed me, so I came. You are the reason I decided to go with them, Cricket. It was you. It's why I agreed to wear this band. I don't care if I'm their prisoner now. You're here. You're finally here with me. And that's all that matters. I was hunting for you, Cricket. I had set out to find you, and they came and got me. No, Cricket. These are my clothes. It's not a nice touch. They didn't manufacture these to try to convince you that I'm real. These are the same clothes I showed you, with the name Roach on them. I told you they were the rugged clothes I wore out in the wasteland. I couldn't wear the regular clothes I'd found in the lab. They wouldn't have helped very much where I was going. Is that what my synth wore when she was here? No, I'm not her. Cricket, how can I convince you? I monitored you for years. I knew your body, your face, your mannerisms, everything about you before I came to get you. I traveled back in time to the woods where I knew you'd be right before you disappeared. You were out on a hike before sunset, just enjoying a quiet moment to yourself. You saw me. I smiled and introduced myself. I told you plainly and matter-of-factly that I was there to take you with me in order to rescue you. I wasn't ashamed of what I was doing and didn't bother trying to hide it. You were confused, but not alarmed. That's when I gassed you, tied you up, and activated the device that would bring us back. And then, well, you know what happened. I won't say it here. I assume we're being recorded. They what? You're kidding. They recorded that? At the facility? Our first night together? Patricia, you and I are going to have a little talk about personal space. Yeah, I suppose I'm not exactly the one who has the right to complain about something like that after sending the cameras back in time to watch you. Wow. It feels weird being the monitored one instead of the one doing the monitoring. I don't care if these are the same types of things that the synth said. No, Cricket, I'm not her, or it, or whatever you want to call the synth. I'm Roach. I'm Cheonsa. I'm your yandere, and I love you, Cricket. I love you more than anything, and I'm not leaving. No, Cricket, I'm not leaving. I'll never be apart from you again. I'm not your synth replacement. I'm your yandere. I love you. I can't live without you. When you were taken from me, I was prepared to spend the rest of my life looking for you. I would never have given up then, and I'm not giving up now. I've found you. I've found you, Cricket, and I'm not leaving this room without you. No, Cricket, I won't listen. You're mine. Nothing will keep me from you, not even you. And I'm going to stay here and love you, whether you like it or not, until you're convinced that I am who I say I am. As long as it takes. And they won't come to get me this time. Patricia won't come in and remove me, because she knows who I am. I'm not a synth. I'm yours.
Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the point. But my love is fairer than any. It's not.
Cricket. Cricket, you're back. Oh my god, you're mine again. You were mine. Yes. I've never sung that for anyone else. And you only heard me sing it the morning you were taken. I'm the only one who could have known. I love you too, and I'll never let you go again. That's right. That's right, honey. I am your yonder. I own you, and you're mine. I couldn't stay away. Nothing could stop me from reaching you. I'll never be out of your sight again. I love you. I love you so much, Cricket. Yes, let's lay down. I want to hold you and play with your hair and snuggle my head into your chest. Of course I'm not gonna stop there, silly. I've got you now. All of you, and you're all mine. I've got a lot of time without you to make up for, but first, Patricia, or whoever's watching this right now, you had better turn off the monitor and stop recording, or so help me God, there's going to be hell to pay if I find out you've been watching this. Now, where were we?